Well, Christophe, you've been out on all of 3 of your Saudi Cup rides this morning. Derma Setagake, your big hope for the Saudi Cup. What sort of feel did he give you this morning?
I'm very happy with him today. The horse get more mature, stronger, I think. Now he knows the place, so he was more focused on what he had to do this morning. He was very smooth, reacting very well when I put him a little bit under pressure. His action was very good, and he looks happy here in the Middle East, so I'm very confident with him.
He rode a good race here to be 3rd in the Saudi Derby last year, but he seemed to progress from that. I thought he was very impressive what he did out in Maidan.
Yeah, definitely. He was still a young horse last year as a 3-year-old. I think as a 4-year-old he'll get better and better. He hasn't run much last year. Of course, it was tough races, the Kentucky Derby and the Breeders' Cup. But he's a kind of horse who keeps himself safe. Yeah. So he still has many things to show, I think.
It was a hot pace in the Breeders' Cup. It looks a similar scenario again on Saturday, but he's not got an awful lot to find with White Barrio.
Yes, definitely. The field will be very, very strong this time in the Saudi Cup. But he's a tough horse. He's able to jump well from the gates and to take good position, and then he can handle a strong pace, can keep a strong pace. He's tough, as we see in the Breeders' Cup. He looked beaten in the backstretch, but he never gave up, and he nearly catch White Barrio at the end. We just lose by a length, so hopefully the fact that he get tougher and more mature, he can beat White Barrio this time.
And how do you assess the field, Christophe? We've got 5 horses coming out of the Breeders' Cup. You take on 4 from Japan, including Lemon Pop, who's arriving here on a good roll as well.
Yeah, Lemon Pop really have to keep an eye on him, because in Japan he's outstanding. He has no rival there, and it will be a big challenge for him, but he's full of talent, and he will be one of the biggest contender in that Saudi Cup.
You've got a good as well in the turf sprint, a horse you rode to be 3rd just before Christmas time over at Hanshin.
Yes, he's a nice horse. I think the trip will be perfect for him, because 6 furlong it's a bit short, 7 furlong it's a bit long. So this time we are just for him with 1,300 meters to cover. He's a very decent horse, very genuine. He's got a good turn of foot at the end, not very quick early on, but he's got a good dash, and his condition is fine. I'm quite confident to get a place and hopefully the winner as well.
And Kaidori as well, you've got in the dirt sprint. I think the horse you don't know too much about, but you rode him this morning.
Yeah, definitely. It will be the first time I will be on his back. He seems to have a good natural speed. I was happy with him this morning. He gave me good feeling. But yeah, as you said, I don't know much about him. I have to study a little bit more his way of racing. But his trainer is confident. He came here to do a good result.
And we talked about Derma liking the Middle East. You seem to like it as well. You've enjoyed great success here and at Maidan the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, definitely. I feel confident everywhere. As soon as you have sun and palm trees, I'm fine.